Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome to Stardew Valley. I actually sent a message to the developer of this game in July of 2013, way back then, thinking that the game was going to be coming out pretty soon, and said, hey, I'm really excited to check out the game. Please let me know if you're doing any, copies for YouTubers. Be happy to play it, of course, and bring it to the channel, show other people. And didn't realize until the game was releasing here recently just how long ago that was and how far ahead of the game I was. Way too early to be asking for, but here we are. The game actually releases here in a few days, and I've had a key sent to me. I'm very excited to check it out. Now, typically what I will have done, if I'm bringing kind of a new game to you guys, I've played it a little bit, right? I've played it an hour or two or three, something like that. Got a little bit experience with the game and understanding at least the basics. But this time around, having just got it and being somewhat limited on time, I wanted to jump in and play and thought I would just bring you right into this. So I can't tell you at this point whether I have really been enjoying the game or may not be that into it, as I typically am able to tell you. I just don't know this time. We're just getting into it, and I'm very excited to explore it and hope you guys are happy and willing to come along with me. Now, I don't know how many videos I'm going to do of this, but I will do this one at least, and potentially more if you guys are wanting to see more. Please do leave a like on the video, comment, if you'd like to see more. That definitely helps me out. But like I said, we'll do this one episode, maybe another one or so, and kind of see how things go from there. So here we are. In the background, I've kind of got the story going. The basic idea is that you're working this 9-to-5 job and in a cubicle, and your grandfather gave you a letter, said if you ever get worn out, read this letter. And basically you get completely frustrated, pretty worn out, read the letter and find that this farm has been given to you by your grandfather. So you come out here to Stardew Valley, you meet some of the locals, and there you go. Here's your farm. There's a lot to do. You can have animals on here, raise animals. You can farm. You can go into caves and mine. You can do some fishing. All kinds of stuff. Lots of things you can do. Very open-ended. There is a story you can complete, but really the game can go on as long as you feel like playing it. So you know what? Let's jump into this thing. Okay, are we ready for this? I've just kind of hopped out of bed. You can see it's 6:10 a.m. We have information about when it currently is. The top right, we have some money. We got some quest stuff. We have my phone buzzing. Outside of game phone. Buzzing here. We've got energy here. We expend that doing different things. If I recall correctly from a video I saw, if you use the improper tool for a certain task, you use more energy. So anyway, here we are. We woke up. We got TV, table, different things in here in our house. Let's check this out. We have some kind of gift here. Parsnip seed. So we should be able to plant this. It's probably going to be one of the first things that I want to get to is farming. So here you go. Here's a little something to get you started. Now, we've got, obviously with the money up here, that's a currency we want to be collecting. And from what I've seen in the videos as well, there's a lot of stuff you may want to buy. And so money is kind of a thing. The TV inside as well can give you tips. It's got some other channels and stuff. We'll check that out at some point. Again, I've seen a video or two on this, so I know a little bit, just a little bit about what's going on. So let's jump in here. Now, the first thing I want to do is I kind of want to clear things away. So let's try the scythe here. Knock away some of these bushes. I think what we'll do is we'll clear an area that's right here in front of the house. And so we can kind of start getting some things planted. Right now, I guess all we have is the parsnips. We are picking up some fiber. I'm not sure what we can do with that, but that's cool. Now, if I bring up my menu here, actually, what am I doing? I don't want to use that on the stick. Let's try an axe on that. There we go. And let's double check. We have an axe. And we have the hoe. That's a hoe. Okay, cool. Water, pickaxe, scythe. Okay, cool. So let's see. Let's go ahead and use the pick to get the stone out. Looks like it's a one hit there. That's cool. Okay, so we're kind of getting a little bit of an area cleared out here. I think this will work pretty good. Okay, let's kind of get these seeds going. Actually, I think we have to dig out some ground first. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and smack this around a bit. Looks like you can't really hit the one that you're standing on. Let's see. Chop this out. Move over, buddy. Cool, so we're going to clear out an area here, try to get some seeds going. I know that once you get things planted, that's going to be what you can sell. You don't have to sell it. There's other uses for it. And as the mayor mentioned when we first got started, we can put things up in the chest at night, and he will come by and pick them up to sell for us. So that should work out pretty well. Here we got the seed. Let's go ahead and do this. We can just kind of drag these around. Looks like we have to be within 1 or 2 tiles. Maybe actually adjacent, looks like it. Okay, cool. That ended up being perfect. 15, huh? Okay. So we have fiber. Again, I don't know if I can plant that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll clear out a little bit more here. Let's see. We can see our energy is down a little bit. I don't know if we can plant this fiber just directly. Nope. And this was mixed seeds. Interesting. Let's go ahead and just throw that in there. Why not? Clay. Okay, cool. Now let me bring up the menu. We'll look at some of the things that we've got as far as options go. Now, right off the bat, we have inventory. You can see we're in Weemdale Farm with our gold. We have some items or some slots we have for things we can actually wear right now. We have skills. We will increase these by using them. We have social stuff, which is basically all the people in town. People we've met will actually see their name. We've got the box here, meaning we can give them up to 2 gifts. So we'll put a check in there I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it's up to 2 gifts a day. I think it's 2 gifts a month. I don't quite recall. So anyway, these are the only people that we know right now, Robin and Lewis. As we meet more, these will become available to give them gifts, and we'll be trying to fill the hearts in here to build better relationships with them. We have a big map here so we can see where everything is at, including some times, I think, that things close. You can see 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. most days. That's cool. Let's see, we have crafting, and this is where you can see some of the recipes that we have. We'll get more of these. I'm not sure if we can find these. I think you can buy some. So anyway, again, we're learning, right? I don't know the answers to all of these things, but I'm excited to find out. We've got a lot of things in here as far as collections go. There's things we can find and actually give to the museum as well, and we've got some controls here. Now, a lot of people mention Harvest Moon when they talk about this game. I have actually never played it. I've seen it, so I can definitely see the visual resemblance very clearly, but I have not played Harvest Moon. Additionally, I have played Animal Crossing. While I haven't seen anybody mention that, there were some elements to this game that reminded me of that as well. Thought maybe I could catch up with that frog, but apparently not. Let's see. So we'll be doing things for different people. Let's get the axe out. And giving gifts and everything. That kind of reminds me of Animal Crossing. And I should mention that I haven't played a lot of Animal Crossing, just a little bit. So I've got a 3DS, and that's one of the games I picked up on it, but I haven't played that a ton. So anyway, that's going to be the thing that this reminds me of a lot. Well, for various reasons. Not that they're identical or anything. Now, how about some things I'm excited about? There's kind of 2 things I am the most excited about. I was thinking about this, like, okay, what do I really want to try? What do I want to make sure I check out? One of them is fishing. This game has a really cool fishing mechanic, and while I don't have a pole yet, I'm going to be looking to get into that as soon as I can. Because the fishing system is really fun. Hopefully I can show you more about that later. Additionally, I want to do some cave exploring. I want to do some spelunking. Basically, the cave system allows you to go into a... it's not randomly generated. They're pre-built rooms, but they're given to you randomly, I guess. And basically, as you go down underground, you can find stairways down, ladders down, and go deeper into, down into the levels. Finding different kinds of metals, materials, things like that. And also fight creatures down there. So I'm pretty excited to check that out at some point. I think, let's see, if we bring up the map, is it really obvious? There's the mines. Okay, so we could just run over there and check that out at some point. It would be nice, I think, to have a weapon. According to the videos I've seen, there's fighting in there with slimes and everything. It didn't look like it was hard to get away from them, but I do want to go prepared. So let's see what we can make really quick. One of the things I want to do is make a chest. And we would need 50 wood for that. We've only got 16 at the moment. So I'm going to have to bust up a lot more wood. Let's actually look at this. We have 16 wood right now. And I want to check out what kind of a tree gets us here. This guy, I wasn't looking at the quantity of things we were getting. So I got 4, right? We were at 16 and we are now at 20. But now I'm curious about a much larger tree. So 4 on the small, I guess I would call it a sapling. Okay, breaks down, breaks into pieces. Okay, can I get around some of this stuff? I may have to break some things down. But I've picked up 9, it looks like there's a 10th piece over there, so maybe you get 10. Or more, actually. Looks like we got 12 from that tree. And it may vary based on the tree, but that's cool. We can actually get wood pretty quickly at that rate. 33, so this should put us pretty close. pretty close to crafting the very first thing we will crafted. 42. Okay, where are we at? 48. There we go. We have what we need. Let's go ahead and make a chest really quick. And I don't know if we can just place these anywhere. So I'm clicking the chest. I'm assuming... Okay, it just made it right away. It just popped it right into my inventory. Let's go ahead and put this outside. This will be kind of our storage chest for things we do farm-wise. I guess I have to be kind of close there. Right-click to open. Very cool. Can we just right-click? Okay, right-click is one at a time. Shift does... like 4? 5? Random? Let's see. It did 7 there. Alright, okay. That's fine. Okay, so we'll go ahead and drop some of this stuff in there. Not too big a deal. We don't have a lot of space. I know you can buy a backpack, you can get more slots and everything, but I also know it's expensive. I was watching Paul Soares play, and he was saving up to get a backpack, a 24-slot backpack, and it was 5,000. So we definitely have a lot of work to do. Alright, I cleared out some more things, but quickly ran out of energy. You can see we are exhausted. Another thing I forgot to do was water the plants. And you can see as I do that, the ground gets darker there. So I think we will go ahead and do this because it seems like we're not prevented from doing it based on how tired we are. You can see the exhaustion meter is shaking violently. Let's see, and it looks like it may have stopped us at that point. Oh, we actually just sat down and fell asleep. So I guess that's what happens there. And we are now in bed, 6 a.m., and you can see our endurance is down at half right now. And I seem to recall, looking at that now, it being mentioned that if you don't sleep in your bed, you don't regain all of it. And additionally, if you go to bed fully exhausted, you also won't regain all of it. I don't know how much we would regain had we just gone straight to bed, but anyway, lesson learned, I guess. Today we might have to take it a little bit easier and try to get to bed before we fully have exhausted our energy so that we can try and get even more of it back. So let's see, we're going to go ahead and water these last bits. I'm kind of curious, do we water these again? I'm not sure if this helps or not. I think we'll just kind of water the middle guys. What do you think? And we'll see how that goes. See if there's kind of a difference in speed there with how quickly those come back. So I was hoping that maybe having made the chest we would have some more things available. Maybe something new would have popped in here now that we made the chest. But I'm not seeing that. So I don't know. I might make some more of these and see if that's the case. But we really need to explore town and meet some more people because we'll definitely find out some more information. So I think we should just go ahead and do that. But let's go ahead and check mail first, as we're seeing the icon here. And I'm watering the mailbox. Nice. Alright, somebody dropped you off at the clinic last night. Wait, what? Someone dropped you off at the clinic last night. Oh, you must have passed out, right? Okay, got it. So we were billed for that. Okay, that's why we were at 450. I was kind of curious about that. So that's fine. We just got a little warning about that. Now let's look at our journal because we will have quests as well, and I actually didn't even get into this at all. So getting started, we're going to have to start with the basics. Use your hoe to do the soil. So this kind of talks about what we've done already by planting and everything. Introductions. It would be nice gesture to introduce yourself around town. So we do need to get around, as I mentioned, and meet some people. And we have graded 2 of the 8 so far. So let's see. Cultivate and harvest a parsnip. So that's what we're currently working on. We don't think we can really harvest that just yet. But let's go ahead and make a trip to town. We're going to kind of move through these levels. Let's bring up the map. You'll see here we are on the map. We're kind of moving through. And I'm just going to kind of follow this over to the right and see what we have. I know the buildings that are over here somewhat from the videos I've seen. Let's go ahead and explore here. I'm going to just drop down in here. So there's the medic place. We do have a board out front of this building. Let's check this out. Ah! Right-click wean, come on. So we have birthdays on the map. We have festivals, things marked out here. So those are things that we're going to want to keep in mind. Let's go in here. Oh, they're open at 9. Okay, we got it. It's 8 o'clock, so we may just hang around here a bit until these places open up. Here's somebody we can introduce ourselves to. Oh, hey, so you're the new guy, huh? Cool. I'll see you around. Alrighty, so we've met Alex. I'm going to keep watering things, aren't I? That is bad. Let's go ahead and switch off of that. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to refill that water. We got a truck down here. Whoever this is got some plants going. Let's see if we can just go in here. Looks like we can. This is Lewis's place. So how was your first night in the old cottage? Okay, let's inspect. He's got this oven. Could use a good cleaning. Interesting. So I'm assuming if we had something, we might be able to use that here. Help him out a bit. Okay, we can't understand the ledger yet. That's fine. The mayor's pretty serious about tea. Now, I think these are some things you can keep in mind as you get to know people. You get to know their preferences, the things they like, the things they don't. So you can kind of keep an eye out for those things out in the world, and then you might gift those. For example, if I find tea or something, or I make tea, or whatever the case might be, I might try and remember to bring some of that to Lewis, because he might really enjoy that gift. We're not friends enough with him yet to be walking into his bedroom. He's like, we don't know each other well enough yet. He doesn't trust me. We came from the corporate world. So anyway, we've got kind of graveyard out here. Got something here. What are these guys? Nothing I can interact with, it seems. Let's talk to this kid. Oh, stranger, my name is Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. That kid's going to be in trouble. Let's see, we got a bridge here. I'm going to go ahead and hit the map up. What are we looking at? That might cross down into this dock area. Let's check that out. Even though the buildings are open back behind us, we'll cruise down here. Uh-oh, we're going into a story mode here. Ahoy there, son! He's heard there's a newcomer in town. That is definitely us. I'm the bearded weem. He's been out at sea trying to relax a little bit. He sold a lot of fish. Maybe we can get a pole out here. Finally enough to buy him a new rod. Excellent. Oh, nice. He's going to give us his rod. That's excellent. Maybe we can... maybe we'll buy something from the shop. Cool. Doo-doo-doo-doo. We've got a pole. Bamboo pole. Oh, man. Am I going to get to the fishing sooner than I thought? All kinds of fish. Can't move just yet. We're still in the in his mode here yet. He'll also buy anything we catch. Sounds good to me. And he goes back to smoking his pipe. Excellent. Let me get some fishing on. Okay, cool. So he's wandered off. We'll check out the store in a minute, but we do have the pole. Let's scroll to that really quick. Now, I saw a bit about this fishing. I am going to see if we remember how to do this. I'm just going to right-click in the water. Left click. Oh, okay. I probably wanted to throw that out a bit farther. Let's see, we're going to left click and maybe pull that out. Let's try holding right click. No, holding left click. There we go. Max. Now what's going to happen is there's this vertical meter, and we've got to keep this bar next to it. Let's see, do we pull? Thought we might pull on the bubble, but maybe not. Basically, this fish will move up and down, and we've got to keep this bar next to it. Something along those lines. There we go. Aw. No. That was a terrible throw, Weem. Try this again. See if we can get something. I think we wait. I think there's a pretty good motion there that we're supposed to pull on, but maybe I need to hold it. I tapped it before. We'll try holding next time. Next time this thing wiggles around. Okay, I'm holding nothing. Weem, you're terrible at this. So terrible at fishing. Hit! There we go. Okay. Let's see. Keep bar behind fish. Okay, so now it's going up. So I'm tapping now, trying to keep it in line with the fish. Tap and hold. Let go. Tap and hold. Let go. So you have to let go for it to go down. There we go. Nice. An 8-inch herring. Excellent. Alrighty. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's different. Let's actually cruise in here really quick. We've caught a fish. We've done a little bit of that. I definitely need to get better with that. I'm trying to catch a door. That's not what we need to do. Okay, cool. Let's check this out. What do we have here? Chum bucket. Okay, we're going to talk to you here real quick. So he's got another pole, 500. We're definitely not buying one. We've got that one. He's got trout soup. You can see we get energy, health, +1 fishing from that, but I don't want to spend $250 right now. Definitely don't want to do that. 37 for the herring. I'm just going to right-click that. Yep, There we go. We got some more money in there. Excellent. So we could do some fishing, earn a little bit of money, make back some of that money we lost from having expended our energy. But you can see our energy is low right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and head back. It's only 12:20 in the afternoon, but I really need to get some of that energy back. We'll go ahead and pick up some things along the way, but I think for now we're going to leave it at that. I do want to thank you guys for stopping in and watching, and if you would like to see more of this, please let me know in the comments to leave a like on the video. I'm definitely going to be checking out the game some more, but that will help me determine how many more I bring to the channel, so I always appreciate that. Thanks again for watching, you guys, and I will catch you next time.